Greetings, peace, love, harmony, and light. This is Chief Kalanago with another video, a brief video. I'm not going to make this one too long. I would like to take some time to acknowledge the great spirit, that great energy, that intelligence. I'm thankful for that breath of life. I'm thankful for everything that's in nature. Also want to give thanks to my guardian angels. Want to give thanks to my ancestors for being a conduit, because they have already walked that walk, and they are a medium, between me and the great spirit, and I'm thankful for that. With that being said, thanks again to those who came on the conference call yesterday. It was a powerful build. Even so, I'm a little bit disappointed, that more people didn't make an effort. I realize that people are so distracted, man, and it's a shame, and that's why I tell people slavery is voluntary. It is voluntary because everybody's complaining. And my thing is, I want to do something about it. I am doing something about it. I'm teaching people the information. I'm showing people where the problem lies and what needs to be done. And my thing is, man, that call should have had no less than 100 people. No less than 100 people. But you know what? We had between 5 and 8 people, and I was thankful for that, and they enjoyed the information. And I'm like, damn, my people are perishing and suffering for the lack of knowledge. But I know at 3 p.m. yesterday, Eastern time, a lot of people who heard the video that I was going to do, that lecture, I know they could have made it, but they probably was doing something where they was distracted. And I'm like, how do you expect to free yourself? You know what I'm saying? How do you expect to go to the next level if you don't have the focus enough, okay, to get the information and do your due diligence and do what you got to do to free yourself? My people, you are hurting because you choose to hurt. You feel me? You are being punished by this system because you choose it. I know a lot of you may take offense to that. Man, listen, it is what it is. I tell people facts over feelings. All right? I'm getting called left and right from all over this country where this system, this legal system, is abusing our people because you are a slave to their system. They own you. They do. Okay? You have magistrates all around this country putting out warrants, declaring war against our people, just because they feel they are in the position to do it. And guess who these magistrates are? They people who look just like us. You feel what I'm saying? Especially, they put a lot of our Aboriginal women in power. They're very disgruntled. They don't like their people, and they don't like the men. This is done intentionally, but there is ways to defeat them. You feel me? But brothers and sisters, you have to have the information. And you don't want to wait until you get into a situation to find a solution. You don't get car insurance because you get into a car accident. No, you get car insurance just in case you get into a car accident. If there's a storm coming, you don't wait until the storm comes to go to Home Depot and get materials to protect your house, do you? You get it done before the storm comes. And it's the same thing. The legal system is a storm, okay? It's a hurricane. It's a tornado. It's a volcano just waiting to erupt on our people. But you have to put yourself in a position to be able to protect yourself when these devils come at you. Because they are all beasts. They are all they work for Satan. And Satan is nothing but the adversary. It is not a man in hell with a pitchfork in a red outfit. That's what religion taught you. But it could be anybody who look like you, anybody who don't look like you. That's against you. All right? When you are being righteous and they are against you, that's Satan. That's the devil, the adversary. And I'm teaching you how to prepare yourself. And I'm just saying, man, if I'm willing to give you the gift, don't even charge you for that. I'm just saying, man, this call should have had at least 100 people, 300 people. But you know what? I'm not mad. A little bit disappointed, but I'm not mad. Because I always know that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And those that was on the call, man, they appeared, and I was thankful for that. But I'm going to make an effort today again to go over the same information, just because I know it is so important that the people know, that you know. My question is, do you care enough to know? Do you care about you and your family and what's going to happen to your children? Do you care about that? If you don't care about your children, do you care about yourself? To know the information and to know what needs to be done. And I will stand by what I say. Everything that you are dealing with, everything that you are going through, it's because of you. It's your fault. Nobody else's. Because I tell people the system is not broken. The people are just uneducated. That is the problem. They're too distracted. It's easier to go gossip. It's easier to go look at TV. It's easier to go out. It's easier to hang out. So I'm going to make an attempt today again. Once again, this is what the Spirit told me to do. Do the same lesson I did yesterday again, just because it is so important. It is so crucial that you know that information. Do it again. So I'm going to do it again today at 3 p.m. I don't have to do this, but I feel like I'm obligated to do it. You know what? I have to do it because I'm going to do it. Nobody's forcing me to do it. Okay? I just feel that this is something that everybody needs to know. So I'm going to do it today again. I'm going to do the same lesson I did yesterday. I'm going to do it today at 3 p.m. Eastern time again. 3 p.m. Eastern time again. I'm going to do it. And the information is in the link below. You may or you may not know the information. But hey, I don't know. Okay? I'm doing this because I love my people. And the pain that they're going through, I feel it. It hurts. You know what I mean? But I cannot pity people who choose to remain in slavery. That's your choice. You think you are living life. You're not living life. You're playing a survival game. And they're out to get you. And you have to prepare yourself. It's the only way to win this fight is to know your enemies. You see, there's a rule in poker. The rule in poker is this. It's very simple. First, you have to know the game. And two, you have to know your players. I'm going to repeat that. Poker rules. First thing, you have to know the game. And second, you have to know your players. If you don't know that you're in a war, if you don't know how to play the game, how are you going to win? And more so, if you don't know your players, how are you going to win? Look at basketball, for example. When any team goes up against another team, what they have to do? They have to learn the game. So they have what? A coach. They have to practice. The second thing that they do is what? They look at footage of what? Their opponents. Okay? They look at footage of their opponents so that they know their players. That is just the basic rule in any game. Know the game and know your players. But a lot of y'all are living your life. You don't even know the game. You don't even know the system. And more so, you don't know the mentality of these people. You don't know who your players are. So when they bring you into their jurisdiction, they treat you like a slave. They treat you like a dog. 9 out of 10 times, 9.5 out of 10 times, you end up losing. You end up going to jail. You end up paying a fine just because you are uneducated. You don't know the game. And I'm willing to teach you the game. But don't let me beg you to come learn it. No, I'm not. No, come on, man. This is disheartening. It is very disheartening. So once again, I'm going to make an attempt to share the same information that I did yesterday. Nothing else should be more important than your freedom. I don't care what kind of job you got, because that's slavery anyway. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't work. Yes, work. 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs to get your stuff together, to work on your indigenous standing. Stop being a slave. You're not living life. You're struggling. So stop the illusion, man. Like, we got it. No, we ain't got it made until we are able to get back our land, until we are able to walk our land freely, until we are able to travel our land without paying tolls, until you're able to park where the hell you want and not pay a fine. You are still a slave. Okay? Until you are in your home and they cannot come take your children because you sold your children into slavery. You got problems. So don't let me beg you for me to teach you the information. Shoot, you should be the one begging me. And no, I'm not trying to put a chip on my shoulder. All I'm saying is I'm doing this because I love you. Okay? So come on, man. This is serious. It is serious. 2020 is around the corner. Your life is going to change drastically. Believe me. They're working behind the scenes. You think all these distractions, while yes, brother Nipsey he has transcended, but everybody's glued to the TV while they are doing something else behind your back, behind closed doors. And when the smoke clears, then it's going to hit you like a truck, like a Mack truck on a highway. They always do that. Distract you with the R. Kelly. Everybody's glued to the TV and the YouTube. When they open up their eyes, guess what? You're another 20 levels into slavery again. Brothers and sisters, it's time. It's time. So once again, the link for the lecture today, okay, it's in the link below the video. 3 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you cannot make it, tell somebody, hey, you know what? Get that information for me. This is something that I need. This is something that you need. The brother ain't got to do this, but he's doing it because he cares. You feel me? So once again, the lecture that I did yesterday, I'm going to do it again today. The same lecture, all right, at 3 p.m. Eastern time. The link is below. I'm doing this because my ancestors want me to do this. So I'm going to do it on their behalf again today. All right, peace.